has been a great week and a half for the Sussexes, but not so great for the Cambridges. And I don't want to just do another comparison of the two, but I'm kind of forced into that position because constantly, over and over again, they try to say that the Sussexes are just not good enough or that they are living a life of hypocrisy, but it's the royal family as a whole, and of course that includes the Cambridges, that are the big fuel burners. The royal family could have gone to the moon and back with as much carbon emissions as they have generated in just the past few years. The Daily Mail, almost without any shame or hesitation, they are doing everything that they can to embarrass Joseph Biden, the President of the United States, the duly elected President of the United States. Joe Biden, who is not traveling in any way or form different from any other commander-in-chief that has ever been in the Oval Office. There's always been a bit more for the executive than the average person because of the importance of their role. The same way people feel about the Queen and her family, or should I say the same way that the royal sycophants feel about them, that's how we feel about our president. I never complained about any president, whether I voted for them or not, because those are the trappings that come with that office. So if that's the case, why would a foreign newspaper continuously try to embarrass the President of the United States? Oh, Sleepy Joe has fallen asleep, which was interesting, even amusing to people who didn't care for him. But then this happened. So now it's not such a big deal. Now we're wondering what the fuss was about. All of these reasons are probably why the Queen didn't show up. She didn't want to be embarrassed. And also, it's a chance for William and for Charles to assume some type of authority role in absence of the Queen. But the truth is, I even hate to say his name, but Boris Johnson is there, falling asleep. So what do you need them for? That's what's really so disgusting about this, is that they're trying to play Sussex. Kate wears a vibrant blue dress, although it is a coat dress, something that, is signature Kate, but she's wearing this blight. Well, it is blighted, but she's wearing this bright blue dress, almost pretending to be the Duchess of Sussex. And then, of course, the hand-holding and the back rubbing, all of the things. This is what gets me. All of the things that was so degrading and disgusting when it was the Sussexes, in order to be more relevant, they don't exactly look like some type of advertisement for Cialis, but they're doing the best they can for a Cambridge. Rather stiff and robotic and, Cambridge. The only thing is they're pretending. There is no connection there. Even when they're supposed to look at each other, they're looking up and away or down and away or trying to see if there was a clock over in the corner. They're not looking at each other. They don't even seem to care about each other, which is what makes it so disgusting, is that everybody knows they're pretending. And then the Daily Mail, I don't think they want to ever go after William again. But Kate, she's expendable. This should be a warning to her that the mean girl can always be replaced. I mean, these are modern times. People start new marriages all over the place any given day. Just ask Charles. Well, William is the future heir to the throne, so they're not going to do or say so much, even though he's a complete hypocrite when it comes to the environment, just like his father. But Kate, they don't care about Kate. This is the writing on the wall. If I was Kate, I would pay particularly close attention to the fact that they're calling you copycat, and they are taking some of the most unflattering photos and plastering them all over the place. There are better photos out there than what they're actually using, but I don't know if this is a pool reporter who doesn't seem to like Kate, or these authorized photos that they're using in the British publications, if she's not grinning, she's like little Kate on the prairie. She's very dowdy and very, I hate to say it, but she looks like she's aging before our eyes. I don't know how this is happening to her. They make Camilla look more flattering than they are with Kate right now, and that's not easy to do. You know Camilla, that's Charles's emotional support Camilla. So there's a lot going on here, but they're being kinder to Camilla than they are to Kate. So you got Camilla and Kate trying to be more approachable. So Camilla, I don't know, it looks like she just gave Judi Dench a good shake. And then as for Kate, those little bony arms of hers, she's not even sure how to touch another person, let alone Emma Thompson. But when I saw the picture, I thought it was Hansel and Gretel. But no, this is not a thing from a storybook. This is actually Kate and Emma Thompson, so that's bad. And poor Judi Dench, I wonder if she realizes that this is like not exactly greeting or congratulating the best in show. I wonder if she knows that's actually Camilla and not and not best in show. Too much? Too much? And while all of this is going on, is it just my imagination? Because we're not getting much coverage of it here, but every so often I hear Scotty say something about there's raw sewage pouring into the rivers or the waterways or whatever. Like I said, I haven't seen much coverage of it. I only hear Squatties talking about it. So if that's true, and they're having an environmental summit, all of these things are coming together at the strangest possible time. And then the Queen, of course, she's not healthy enough to go, but she's like doing donuts and 3-point turns and zipping around zipping around Windsor, you know, turning the corners on 2 wheels through the gated community. But she didn't want to go to this environmental summit, the COP 26, 25, whatever it is. She didn't want to be there because she didn't want to be embarrassed. But something, I tell you, is going on, and I don't know what it is. The billboards are making such a mockery out of Charles and William. Helicopter flights, private jets, multiple huge homes, personal trains, check, 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 check. Climate change, hypocrites. I mean, they're being called out. They should have just not have gone. It's nothing that Boris Johnson could not have handled himself. Either way, he's going to steal the show by making a spectacle of himself. So why even compete with that? But I tell you, Kate's not grinning as much as she usually grins. And maybe that's why the photos that are coming out are looking rather odd for her. Well, not odd, but honest. Yeah, they're looking very honest. But they are doing William the favor when he gave a speech for his Earthshot, which he just kind of pushed into the program. I don't even think that this was like an Earthshot occasion, but he decided to promote this. But let me give some credit to one of the royal reporters, and that's Omid Scobie. Omid Scobie pointed out the fact that Black History Month in the UK has come and gone, and not one single royal has said anything about Black history, Black people, Black anything. Except for they had that little stooge come out and say, yes, the Queen thinks about Black Lives Matter, I think. Other than that, there was no coverage of it. There were no speeches given or anything, given that is, anything like that. It's just completely non-existent. It's almost like there's no Black people in the UK. They tried to embarrass Prince Harry with those photos of Prince William hanging out with Joe Biden. But look at Joe Biden's new best friend, the president-elect of Barbados, not a hereditary monarch. but a duly elected head of state. I tell you what, the Queen ain't getting no respect these days from a lot of different sources, including Time Magazine. I couldn't believe it. Instead of just having a picture of the Queen or an illustration of the Queen, they decided to actually express their feelings, or what a lot of people assume, that she's just a figurehead, or in this case, it was just as well to send a cardboard cutout. Either way, I don't think anybody would have noticed the differences. I'm sorry, the difference. I don't think anyone would have noticed the difference unless they were into dogs and ponies. If you wanted a good conversation about dogs and ponies, or how far you traveled, then in that instance, you would probably want to have the real Queen there to speak to. But otherwise, you wouldn't want to speak with her if you went outside of that narrow bracket of conversation. So shame on you, Time Magazine. I feel like I could actually work there. Well, I'm sure this conversation I'm having tonight is not everybody's cup of tea, but there was just a lot I had on my mind that I wanted to get off my mind, and it was on my mind. The lowest rating that I've ever gotten for any video. All of my videos, when it comes to thumbs ups and thumbs down, likes, all of them are 90 and above. I think maybe the lowest is 94, 95. Well, I have hit rock bottom because the reading of The Bench by Meghan, HRH Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Her Royal Highness, can you believe that it only scores about 80% likability? So the trolls, the derangers, have found Royal Sussex. And to the trolls and the derangers, I just want to say thank you for watching Royal Sussex. I could do better than that. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. So I'm going to close this out like one of the old game shows, right? This has not been a Mark Goodson or Bill Totson production. No animals were maimed or injured throughout the production of Royal Sussex, and any nudity and violence was definitely simulated and probably not welcomed. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, is going to win a year's supply of turtle wax. Nobody has won a trip to Acapulco. You know, all the old game show stuff. I'm definitely showing my age, and you'll find out why I'm showing my age tomorrow. But you know what? Generally, I have to say I'm doing very well. I've had 2 concerts and a trip to Milwaukee in the past couple weeks. And also, the Sussexes are doing incredibly well. And the other thing is, I couldn't possibly have done as much as I have, and especially has gone as far as I have, without the support of all of you, including those who have supported this channel financially, and those who have supported this channel financially and with lots of great comments, because you guys have helped to shape and mold this channel to what it is today. And also the moderators. Without the mod squad, none of this would actually work out for us, because this channel would be filled with lots of hate and frustration. And even though the trolls seem to have found us, we are still going to clean house at Royal Sussex, so not to worry about that. But again, thank you so much for making this, like, I think the fastest growing channel in all of the Sussex squad, and I'm very proud of that, and you should be proud of it too, because you guys made it happen. That's it for now. Please like, subscribe, share, donate, etc. If you would like to make a donation and you don't know how, to help support this channel, you can go to the comments section where you can find links to the Patreon, the PayPal, and the Cash App. Thanks for watching Royal Sussex.